there's three main bots. The first is the grid trading bot. This is actually much less scary than it sounds. You know, when I first came across crypto bots, my gut reaction was, yep, I'll be avoiding that. You know, that sounds way too risky. And this was until I understood how they actually work. A grid trading bot is simply just a set of buy and sell orders placed in between two price parameters. It's literally that simple. So for example, if ADA's price was bouncing around $2, you might want to set a grid bot with parameters between $1.90 and $2.10. And as the price fluctuates between these two prices, the bot will buy when the price goes down and it will sell when the price goes up at designated intervals. So it's perfect for volatile markets. Grid bots, they work really well when things are trading sideways or going up. The bot I put $10,000 into is actually a variation of a grid trading bot, which I'll get to shortly. Now, the second main bot is called the Martingale Bot. Put simply, the bot dollar cost averages your money into a crypto and then sells at a designated take profit percentage. This is useful if you're an emotional trader. You know who you are. Sometimes it's hard to make your regular dollar cost average buys, especially when the markets are red. And then third is the Rebalancing Bot. This bot allows you to pick an index of cryptos with designated percentages. The bot will then rebalance every time a crypto increases over its designated weight within that portfolio, and this can be a great tool for risk mitigation and automation for your portfolio. It's kind of a set it and forget it kind of method. And then the other bots, in which there are 13 others. So without spending all day breaking down each of these, let's just do a quick rundown of what each of them is for. So for the DCA, TWAP, and stop limit bots, those are just for different methods of buying or selling crypto. Pretty simple. The DCA is for dollar cost averaging. TWAP is for spreading out large buys or sells to avoid market impact. This is basically reserved for ballers. And the stop limit is for triggering buy or sell orders at designated prices. Next, we have the smart trade, trailing sell, and trailing buy bots. These are, you guessed it, trailing bots. The smart trade and trailing sell bots virtually do the same thing. They allow you to set trailing sell orders to make sure you take profits after a large price increase. This can be extremely helpful, and it isn't available on most platforms. And the trailing buy is the same thing, but for a buy order. Next, we have the advanced grid bots. These are just all variations of the traditional grid bot. There's the infinity grid, which just buys and sells forever with no parameters. And then there's the leverage grid bot. That's the exact same thing as a grid bot, except you borrow money to magnify your risk and reward. Be very careful. The margin grid allows you to lock up funds as collateral and long or short any crypto. The reverse grid is what it says in the name. It does the opposite. It sells your crypto and tries to buy at a lower price. And there's also a leverage version of that one as well. And then finally, the last two bots, the BTC and Ethereum Moon bots. As you saw earlier, I put $10,000 into that Bitcoin Moon bot. And this is a new type of grid trading bot with extremely large parameters. So earlier I give that example of ADA in the price range of $1.90 to $2.10. The Moon bot is like that price range between 50 cents and $15 for ADA. And while that might sound kind of crazy, it's actually perfect for someone who likes to hodl Bitcoin and doesn't like to mess with bots too often. The current price parameters for the Bitcoin Moon bot that I have set range between $15,000 and $150,000. So the bot will continue trading as long as Bitcoin's price is between 15 and 150K. The reason that this is perfect for someone who just likes to hodl is because you can just literally set this and forget the bot since the price range is so large. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this content, make sure you subscribe to the main channel as well right here.